We are on. Welcome back. We've got Medieval Dynasty episode 87 today. So there's a couple things that I was running around and I kind of got a couple ideas. Plus, and sorry, I know there's a few comments up and I haven't been able to read them all before this episode. I did get to read Nicole's. I think hers came in a little while before. So I was able to read hers, I think, last night. Kind of got a late start to the day though. My daughter in typical teenager fashion, realized she had a big project due today, and so I got a call last night at like 9:30 at night, and was like, "Hey, she has this project thing for tomorrow." So I went and I had to run to the store, which I mean the store is like 10 minutes away from where I am, so little kids. So I had to run over there, and then I had to get all these project materials, and then I had to bring them back, and yeah. So it was a whole thing. So I'm getting a little bit of a late start to the day. So usually I try to read video comments before the next video if I can. Sometimes like I'll film a couple at a time or whatever. It hasn't been a problem, but regardless, today I was hoping to, but I haven't been able to. And then there was a bunch up. So don't worry, episode 88. If you made a comment recently, I'll get back to you, but I won't be able to apply anything that if you have any good ideas until episode 88. But like I said, I did get Nicole's, and one of the things she had a really good idea that kind of made me start thinking about creating like baskets of herbs and mushrooms and whatnot, which we haven't really done. And what it got me thinking was, basically I got two decorating ideas for today, and if a third, if we get the thing that I keep putting off to where we want to, maybe we can get a couple yards up here. But the first is, and we'll actually do the second, but I want to stay on Nicole's idea is, like how in Fallout, I don't know if you never played Fallout, but in Fallout, like, a lot of the people died, right, because of the whole Fallout, hence what's happening in the game. And so what the people who made the game do is they kind of like put stuff in a house that creates a story. So obviously, I mean, we were fairly limited, but like let's say we went to let's say we went to the herbalist house, right, which is somewhere over there. I wish I could zoom in the map from this a little bit. But it's somewhere over there. So like, at the herbalist house, we could have some like herbs in a basket, right? Some mushrooms in a basket, and then we could go to the hunting house and maybe, they have an extra tanning rack or two up there because it's like, that's what they do there. So I think that would be fun. And that's what I want to get to second. Man, I tell you, when you wake up, it's just, I need that coffee. But first, well, actually, hold on. Sorry, this is so many flowing thoughts. I need to put these cherries away. So I went and picked the cherries, 852 cherries, and that was just at the like little park area down there. All right, so the park area, got a bunch of cherries, like way down there. So I was thinking, like we don't have any bathrooms up, right? So we used the privy so far to make the sheds, which are super cool. And I don't have any bathrooms up, and it's like, do I want to put like a bathroom by most of the houses? Which we could do that. And then, so like in Kingdom Come Deliverance, they have like a bathhouse. So what I was thinking is we have like this free area right here. I was thinking we could put up some of those fancy fences and kind of make our own little bathhouse. Like, obviously, like, there's not going to be any, like, ladies working there or anything. But, like, if we kind of clear a couple of these things out so I can see the whole area. Oh, must be end of the day. Sorry, just picking up sticks. Just kind of want to get a good layout of this, right? And I think it'll be kind of cool by the bar, too, right? Because I'm like, like, we could put up a bathroom by the houses. Obviously, we'd need one by the bar. Like, it's just kind of a thing, right? When you break the seal, you're always going. Oh man. But you know, like I think this area we could make like our own little bathhouse, right? So it'd kind of be like a town. You know, we're gonna put some privies up there. There's gonna be some wash tubs. Um, you know, it's basically like a public area to do that stuff, right? Like, you know, if I think about it nowadays, like a lot of campgrounds kind of have something similar to that. But yeah, I think that's where I want to start today. So I want to do a bathhouse. And then I want to maybe run around to a couple of the houses and put up some house-specific decorations. And you know what? That's probably going to do it for the episode. Maybe we should do the yards first. Just do a couple yards because I'm surprised nobody's been yelling at me yet because it's been like 8 episodes where I'm like, oh yeah, we're going to put up these yards. Right, because I can't. I want to do the couple first before I kind of do some off camera. But yeah, so we'll kind of see. We'll see where the episode takes us. So, ah man, how do we? What space do we have? I mean, we can make it pretty big, right? We could probably go to that light pole. You know, I want to leave that tree in. I wondered, you know, and I kind of want to make it even, just with all of this stuff. Right, so thinking like if we do it, you know, maybe we could start it like here, or do we have an entranceway for it? Ah, crap. Decisions. I didn't think about the entranceway. Because if we put up, where are they? You know, like we could put up one of there. That's too big for a bathhouse entryway, isn't it? Maybe? I don't know. I mean, it does give us, right? It does kind of give us like an entryway into it. I don't think there's any more. Well, there's that one, but we use that for the market. I mean, that one is probably the best looking for what I would say if you're going to have an entryway into... I mean, we could do the trellises, I guess, too. If I can remember where the heck those are. Oh, yeah. Right, like, we could do a little trellis entryway. Ah, man, but you know, like, I feel like something like this, right, there'd be a fair amount of people kind of coming and going, right? So maybe we can... Just wanna make sure we do this pretty good. So if we put like an entryway here, and maybe we kind of even it out with this house. All right, maybe something like... no, you're not gonna get even for me, are you? Right, so if we bring it here, am I pretty even? Hard to tell. Or do I want to just be even with the road? Maybe the road would be a better idea. Because I can manipulate the fences a little bit. Right, so let's do that. You know, I was gonna bring out a hammer. Let's just do it by eye. All right, yeah. Sorry, it's one of those. This is one of those things where, like, I was like, you know, I'm just gonna kind of put it up, but now I kind of have a little bit better of an idea of how I want to do it. Oh, of course, my big freaking hat's in the way. Right, so if we kind of take the edge of the road, right, and then we just kind of like put it in a little bit. Maybe, let me see, is that going to be semi-centered? Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. We are going to have to go to sleep here in a second, but... So I don't want to get too dark while we're building here. Did I just run somebody over? Sorry. They do that, and what is that? Worst pre-made ever. Oh man, the one dude. He'll do something like really stupid, and he'll be like, sorry, and then I'll just like chime in, kind of making fun of him. It's a funny group of people. All right, so... I wonder... man, there's so many decisions here to make. I wonder if we should put up the back fence first so I have an idea of how wide I'm going to make it. I don't know. Let's go to sleep for the night, and then we'll make our decision from there. This is why when people build stuff, they have like blueprints and all that. So where's the kid sleep? Does he sleep just right there? Oh yeah. Oh, I don't. Did I mention I did try to give him something, and he's like, "Oh, I still am using the toy from last time that you gave me." So I don't. Yeah, and the only reason I did that is I don't remember how often you can give him stuff. Oh, sleep it in, huh? Guess so. That's funny. All right. Let's tap off the old stuff here before we go and make some more. Oop. Give me that shelty stick. Some more decisions.
Dying of thirst.
Calm down, buddy. We're gonna be over by the bar. So you can get some juice, of course. It's early in the morning. Okay, let's see here. Right, like I feel like that's kind of the center point I want to work off of. Which, yeah, that seems centered pretty good. Right, and that's the other thing is I don't want everything to line up perfectly, right? Like I don't want to all of a sudden make everything be lining up all perfect. Like I still want to have that kind of that uneven look to make it look more natural, if that makes sense, I guess. But yeah, so that might work out okay. Yeah, if we put some fencing off of that, right, we're gonna do our fancy fences. We can see how many we can go off of here. So let's get that as close as we can get it. Right, so if I have 1, 2, right, I'm just doing it to where, like I max that out. So maybe I will put that tree in there. And here's the thing, am I gonna be able to go along the house? Oh, that actually worked out pretty well. Oh, this is gonna be a big bath area. Is it gonna be too big? I mean, I guess we don't have to go all the way down to here, right? Maybe we can go... Oh, man, I can't see. There we go. Right? I kind of want it to stick out a little past there. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Now... I do kind of wish these were a little higher. I mean, that looks pretty sick, though. Right, just because of the privacy of the bathhouse. Okay, now... let's see. Right, see, these don't go higher, right? Let me see. Place, rotate. Yeah, there's no height change there. So do we want to do... I'm just worried that's not going to be high enough. Right, like that's a little higher. You know, and if we don't find one that's just... Right, so now that one's going to look too much like the market. You know what, let's go with these. We're all friends in this neighborhood anyways, so, you know, we can... if you're in there taking a bath... God, is that going to bother me? I don't know. Right, I mean, there's really not too many other high fences anyways. Like, we got this. What is this one? The Palisade. How high are you going to be? I mean, even that one's not that high. They need a height modifier in here. So, yeah, let's just stay with this one, right? We're just going to go along with the old... you know, we're all buddies in this town, so... We can kind of take baths with a bunch of people from the bar watching. Oh, man. You know, maybe some people, that's kind of their thing. All right, so we did go 2 over, which will put us right about there. Now let's just make sure we kind of line up semi-even here. It's going to be hard to tell when I go to 3. Am I at 3? Oh, I think it was right there. Yep, that looks pretty good. And then, actually, I'm going to put up that other one so I can see where... Was that 2? Nice. Yeah, this will give us a pretty big area. You know, we're going to put up some privies, some bath stuff. You know, I guess a laundry station or 2 probably makes sense. All right, fences. Let me just get this lined up the best we can. I don't know if I got to go on this side or the other side of it to see how close I can get. How close are you going to be? Are you kind of... Let me see. Man. That's why I like continuing them and not breaking them. Because then when you put the new one up, sometimes they don't like flush together. Come up, come up, come on, come on. There it is. I think that's gonna be better. There we go. See, we just had to go on that side, I think. Now, here's gonna be kind of the tricky part. We want to make sure we're pretty even, so maybe we should come up that road first. All right. I think this one actually might be closer there. Yeah. This kind of matters where that little stick points. All right, are we good? Yep, beautiful. So let's go up, and we're gonna go up to what? About here, I would say. Now we want that to be as even as can be. Did I do it good? Did I do good? No, I did not. Okay, Alright, I'm gonna have to do... How am I gonna do that? What I might do is... Alright, so I need it to come to what? About there, I would say. Knock this baby down. Yeah, wild swing. Oh, oh man. That's what happens when my guy gets angry, I guess. That would be me if I was like doing this in real life. Just like throwing stuff. I'm not good at stuff. Like I'm not a handyman at all. I'm not a handyman at all in real life. I remember I changed like not a light bulb, right? I can do that. I'm not I'm not completely inept. But I freaking got zapped changing like a big light socket thing. And I was like, nope, done. That was the last time I ever did anything electrical. And then, God, yeah, I don't know. Just like plumbing-wise, is that stupid thing in my way now? Let's just make sure that we're going to be even, and then we'll, yeah, I think that should work. We'll just destroy this. But yeah, I don't know. It's not my forte. You know, like I'm good with baseball stuff. I'm good with guns. And then when it comes to like handyman stuff, I gotta call a guy because I don't know how to do any of it. And if I did try to do any of it, I would just make it worse. All right, we gotta build this quick. Yep. We're just flying through that thread. I am okay with like some woodworking. You know, like I could probably go out and like build a deck and build like a solid one. I just say deck because I built a deck with my dad, so I really understand how to do some woodworking things. Make sense to me, and I'm not completely terrible at them. But past some like pretty, is that good? Simple, basic style woodworking things. That's about all I got. Why did you turn red all of a sudden? Is there something in the way over there? There shouldn't be. Turn green. Now we're back to red. Are you gonna be a pain in the butt? Why are you being a pain in the butt? Okay, well, let's try that again. Right. I think the side was the best. And this one. Obstacles. Are you giving me the obstacle thing because I'm putting it on the side there? Yeah, I am. Okay. All right. Well, I guess we'll see whatever side gets closest on this. Which I'm not a fan of, but you know what? It'll look okay. We'll be all right. Come on. It's almost like I'm swaying when I'm breathing. Like I'm not moving it at all right now. Boom. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. All right, and then we're gonna get this as close as possible. Yeah, I think that'll play. That'll play. I think that'll be fine. We just use up all of our thread and fabric. Luckily, I made a bunch, and we did stick with the extra flax at the farm. You know, so what? Like the carrots and beets will be down a little bit, but we'll have a bunch more extra flax. All right, so here is our bathhouse. Now, let's start with the patties. We want something in the middle as like a decorative like piece. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Oh man. Should we put like a weapon rack in here, right? Like in case the town gets invaded and you're popping a squat, you don't want to be. That'd be like the worst place to freaking get shot up. Oh man. Oh, I got a funny story. I don't know. I don't know if people think military stories are funny or not, but while we're thinking about, oh man, where are we gonna put these? I kind of want to. Let's start with maybe putting some in the back, and then we'll have like a little washy area maybe over here, and like a laundry area over here. Let's start with that. Yeah. So like talking about like these like porta potty things, right? So like in Iraq, during the summer, it's like super hot, right? So like 120 plus degrees Fahrenheit. Did I put that backwards? No, we're good. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to line them up on each post here. Is how I might do these for right now. But it'd be so hot that the toilet seats would crack, right? And one of the things they always told you, and I wasn't like super new at the time, but I was newer, right? You know, so they're always giving you advice. Oh no, the terrain? Are you kidding me? But so they tell you, you know, like if you're gonna get stung by a scorpion, like a lot of the times it happens in the bathroom, right? And it's just because, you know, they're hot too, so like they take kind of refuge in like your shirt sleeves and whatnot. But they'll be in like the cuffs of your uniform and stuff. And God, you know what? I guess that's actually not bad, right? We got 2 on each side. Can I put something in the middle there? But anyway, so in my mind, I'm thinking, all right, when I go to the bathroom, look for scorpions. Let's not have that be a thing because that sounds awful. And that one's too small. So anyways, I go in and I sit down on one of the seats, right? And so it turns out that the seat in this one was cracked, and I didn't notice, right? Because I'm afraid of dying to a scorpion. So you know, I got a rifle on me and a bunch of ammo, and so I have all of that on me, but I'm like I had to really go, man. So I just sit down and I I sit down at this cracked seat, and it like pinched my butt cheek. So I jumped out of that thing so freaking fast. So I'm like gun slung over me, my vest is everywhere, pants around my ankles, and I jump out of there because I thought I just got stung on the butt by a scorpion. So just pale as a ghost, afraid that I'm gonna die from getting stung in the butt by a scorpion. Like one of the worst ways probably to go. And I look back in there and I couldn't find it. And I look and I see that the toilet seat was cracked, and I was like, oh, thank God. That scared the crap out of me. So I got made fun of for like a week after that because, of course, there's a couple dudes up in the towers, and you can see down into that area from the gun towers. Oh man, they were on the radio on me, just like naked dude jumping out of the toilet. So yeah, I get it. It looked probably pretty funny, but oh man, that's one of my favorite stories. So everybody is now enlightened. Is this the big one? One of these is bigger, isn't it? But yeah, it's not all bad over there. I could have swore one of these flower pots was like a bigger one. Was it this one? Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, well, at least we can put one of these up. Do we think that's going to be good? I wonder, is there anything else? Like, do we want to fly a banner over here? Like, hey, here's the toilets. Actually, no, we got a bunch of freaking symbols over here already. Who was it? Somebody was saying, was it Brick? Or was it a comment? I don't remember, but somebody was saying I should have like, oh, I think it was Lily. So my daughter, the other part of the chaos, she's like, why do you have these swords? She's like, you have like 1,000,000 cherry trees in this giant farm and orchard. You should have like a tree be your symbol, which, you know what, isn't a bad idea. And maybe we'll look at that pretty soon. I don't know. Okay, we're not going with that. Is anything striking to anybody else? Ah, man. Yeah, let's go with a flower pot for right now, right? We want it to look nice in here too. It is a bathhouse. If you got any cool ideas, let me know. I feel like I say that a lot. It's because everyone's very, very much more creative than me. Do we want 3? We want just like a whole potty flowery area over here? Problem is, I can't put them right next to each other because the terrain's too uneven, like right there. That's what's killing me. Let's just go with the 1 for now. We need some big pretty ones in here. Those look nice. Those always look nice. We want... Those look nice too. Yeah, back to the original. All right. What does that do? A little bit of poisoning. Beautiful. All right, so we've got kind of the toilet area. I like that. Looks nice. Got a little flower in the middle there to keep the smell down. Maybe we'll do flowers in between them. See, and so this thing, so what I was doing before I got started was I literally just loaded up the game, and I'm like, what are we going to do today? And then I was like looking around, and I was like, all right, what do we not have a bunch of? And I was like, oh, we probably need some toilets. Like I guess up until this point, I've kind of just like pretended like, oh, the toilets are in the house, which I don't think that's how it worked back then. So we could do like flowers on the side here, or we could do one across. Problem is, right, like it doesn't go all the way across, but if I line it up like right there, that might be pretty nice. Right, we'll just kind of line up some flowers in the middle, right? Because we got all this stink everywhere. And these flowers are going to make it go away. That's how that works. Oh, man. Alright, well, you're a little off-center here. But, you know what? It's going to be fine. I'm not going to let it bug me. Alright, now we need tall flowers here. Tall flowers. What's our tallest flower? Right, I just want them to be visible. I think ooh, the thistle's actually pretty tall. Let's go with some thistle over here. Yeah, that looks nice. Right, we're really making those, making the Johns shine. Reminds me of Robin Hood Men in Tights, where like the guy gets in trouble and he's like, from now on, every toilet will be called a John, because that's his name. I don't know if that's how it actually came to be, but I always thought that was funny. I love that movie. Freaking old Dave Chappelle and a couple other funny guys. Okay, so over here, right, we need, right, like the tubs, which I gotta get rid of that. These bushes or can we use those? Are they gonna stay in there? Not quite sure. All right. Do we want to try to line one up? I don't think I want one too close to the bathroom there. Of course, the terrain is too uneven, even though it looks perfectly even. I feel like I need to email these guys and be like, guys, I've got a comment section that says all the smart stuff. Maybe we'll just have random ones here. It's actually kind of lined up with that. It's not too bad. Maybe we can throw another one like, oh, look like, there we go. And then I want this one to be my bath spot. Oh no, I want one like right there. It looks so cool with the tree there. Ugh. Please, please. Yeah, that was gonna be my bath spot, but okay. All right, we can put one. Where's the entryway? I don't want to be like. There we go. Okay, so we got a nice little bath spot there. Now, here's the thing. What was I thinking? Oh, look at that. See, now the creative juices are flowing. But anyways, like email these guys and be like, hey guys, look at all these like smart people that watch these videos. You know, they got tons of good ideas. You know, maybe they'll give me like access to stuff early. But what do we think about this? Okay. All right. Well, that didn't work out as good as I thought. You can see through that. You know, I thought I had a really good idea there. Just are these longer? Okay. Well, that doesn't work either. You know what I was thinking to do with these is I might do it, but like look at this. I could replace the wood there with these nets, right? And kind of just give it like a fishing themed place back here. That's another idea I was kind of running through. Oh man, I thought that was gonna be such a good idea. Let's see. I might just do it anyways. Right? Because yeah, I don't think the laundry lines. Right, and I mean we could put like barrels up in front of them. I don't know. Is there anything I could drop on the ground? I don't think so. I was wondering if there's like something I could drop on the ground to like maybe cover these up a bit more, you know? But I don't know. You know, you guys, we're gonna have to fill that. Can I fill that? Oh, I can. It even pulls the buckets of water for me. That's awesome. All right. Well, I'm happy with the wash tubs. Ooh, that guy even gets a little bit of a tickle down there in those weeds. Christ. Okay. You know, the bath area, we'll leave that for now. If somebody's got like a good idea for like a screen, I don't know. I mean, I could put wood piles up in front of it, I guess. Put some haystacks out in front of it. Yeah, I don't know. Everybody always has better ideas than me. Otherwise, I could do like... I wonder if I could kind of stack planks on it, maybe? I don't know. That's a lot of plank stacking. You know, this kind of looks nice. Maybe we'll go with this. Right, it gives you a little bit of privacy. More so, it gives you somewhere to, I guess, throw your towel. So, I don't know. I kind of like it, though. Let me know what you think. If anybody's got any really cool ideas, I could definitely use a cool idea for that one. Because my cool idea turns it more into, like, a nudie... a nudie beach versus a nice professional bathhouse. What was I gonna put over here? Oh yeah. So right, I think at bathhouses they do laundry and stuff, right? So I feel like right because you kind of I mean, and really the only thing I know about these is from Kingdom Come, right? But they the toities. But from Kingdom Come. You know, you go in there and you can tell them you want a hot bath and your clothes washed, or they'll patch you up. And then there's a third option, which is like a naughty option, which is it's just which I've never picked, by the way, it's one of the reasons why I like that game so much. There's just, yeah, they put everything in there. It's crazy. All right, so if we've got some laundry stations there, we probably got, some laundry. What's the word I'm looking for? Clotheslines, right? Problem is, I bet we got a clothesline maybe like right there. Right, so that we got a laundry station, we got some clotheslines. So you can come in, wash your crap, wash your butt, take a poo. We don't need any extra poo because, God, we have enough of it. But yeah, that's not looking too bad. The center is kind of open. Problem is, what do we put in the center? We already have a bell post. Do we have one of these over here anywhere? Yeah, I mean, we have our bell post there. Right, like we could kind of have some sort of decorative thing in the center. The problem is, nice. So I don't want it to look exactly like this. But then again, it is like the bathhouse. It's not like a let's decorate thing. But you know what? I kind of like that. It looks pretty nice. I guess we do probably need some roads. We're probably gonna have to sleep just because it is getting a little dark. Oh, lighting. We're gonna need some lights in here too. Right? Like, nobody wants to go to the bathroom when it's just, like, pitch black. Or maybe you do, and you're weird. I don't know. People are like, oh, man, that's my thing. He just called me weird. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, man. Just thinking, I wish I had time to read over... Oh, I'm out of the good stuff. No. Let's go grab some fish. To read over some of the comments, but I'm sure there's some good stuff in there, like usual. I don't know why I have sticks on me. I probably broke something down. What was I getting? Salty fish. Salty fish. How they doing? Soup. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Our water person's really pumping a lot of water too. Like, we haven't, like, the water skins are almost always full. So I was worried I might have to get another water person, but I think we're pretty solid there. Salty fish. All right, I've been getting sidetracked easily today. I don't know why. If your answer is you're always sidetracked, then yeah, you're not wrong. All right, let's grab a drink. See how we doing on time. Pretty good. Man, that bathhouse. I mean, I think that's just going to be the episode. Is the bathhouse today? So I still want to. I want to dial it up a little bit, but which, you know, it's actually, I don't know. I think it's a fun episode. You know, like every medieval place needs a bathhouse. Which, I'm sorry. Just jack the wife in the back of the head.
My
Are you happy?
love, you're here.
Yes, you are. Nice. Be well.
Goodbye.
Let me see. Is the kid awake? Oh, wake up, kid. Look how tiny he is. I was telling my daughter, like, she was at her 12th birthday, and I was like, man, you're so big and stinky now. And I was like, you used to be, I took, like, from her knee to her ankle. And I was like, this is how big you used to be. Like, I could carry you like a football, do the Heisman pose and everything. And now, like, you know, like, she's a very athletic girl. So, like, she's tall. I think, you know, like, I'm a pretty big dude. I'm like 6'3", 215, and hopefully she gets my size because it'll help her for swimming. But yeah, I was telling her, I'm just like, man, you used to be this big. You were all cute and a little baby. Now you're big and you yell at me all the time. No, I'm just kidding. She doesn't do that. She's a lot of fun. She's a very good girl. I just like giving her crap, which is nice because she's actually like mature enough that she can like take it and give me crap back. So it's a lot of fun. I don't know. Maybe, you know, maybe we'll leave decoratively. We'll leave it here. And if you have any cool ideas, you know, for the bathhouse, let me know. And that's actually not a bad idea either. You know, like, I wonder if there's other like building ideas I can steal from Kingdom Come that, you know, because they do a really good job of having, you know, like a really cool medieval style. Right, so what would we have? We'd probably have a road that comes into here. And then, right, it would probably go to like this laundry station, right? You know, like they'd probably walk to the laundry stations quite a bit, right? And then I'm thinking we'd have like a road that kind of, right? And I'm just thinking of like where the worn areas would be, is trying to what I'm kind of replicate here, right? So like they'd have maybe insufficient length. Okay, hold on. Then let me start it like here, right? Like we'd have probably a little walkway there. Well, does that make sense? I mean, kind of, I guess, right? I was just thinking, like, would they... There'd be a walkway in front of the whole thing, right? Like, that's a lot of, like, coming and going, and it would get sloppy, probably, which is kind of gross, but... Alright, so I think there'd be, like, kind of a worn path, there we go, in front of all these, like, outside houses. So maybe we'll do, like, a nice worn path in front of them, right? Okay. Yeah, I think that would make sense. And then I think the other house, or the other road... do I need a little path that comes back here? Maybe not necessarily. Ah, crap, I gotta get my hammer out so I can see where these roads are. Right, so maybe we have... Right, another road that comes back here. Oh, it's not gonna let me go through there, which is fine. I can come here. Right, so we've got our road behind to the baths. I don't know if we're gonna be able to have one there. Might have to make a little separate guy for back here. Crap, stupid tree. Oh, that stuff's in my way. Everything's in my way. Right? Oh yeah, there we go. Right, so we got our little walkways back here, right, where the folks are taking, you know, their baths. We got kind of a little trodden path where everyone's doing their business. I wonder if we could, like... Oh, no, I can't. I was going to say, if I could put, like, a target up on the... I wonder if I can hang anything up on there. I'm just thinking, like, it'd be kind of funny to have, like, something hanging up on there. Man. Yep, I might have to divert to the comments to see who's got cool ideas for the bathhouse. I think this is a solid start, though. Right, it looks pretty nice, and it's kind of got just that natural look of, you know, like, where people are kind of commonly walking. You know, kind of makes sense where the little paths go. And again, you know, like, we can change it. Like, it's pretty easy to take the roads down. Like, if we get maybe I'll get like a better idea, or I want to clean this up a little bit instead of how it looks right now, which I don't know. I think that actually looks kind of cool. But yeah, maybe somebody will have a better idea on some kind of screen that I can put there. I mean, I guess I can always put up one of these. Huh. Are there any other... Yeah, I mean, I guess that would make sense, too. Right, like, we can just put up... I don't know if I want to put up a stone fence in front of it. Is it going to be... Yeah, I mean, that's not really... like, it's one of those things where it's just like, if there's a stone fence there, like, somebody can take a bath there and you just, like, walk up to her and be like, hey, buddy, what's up? And just, like, that's not how they're supposed to be. I guess we do have some of these taller fences that might, right, like, so that's not a terrible idea. Yeah. I mean, I guess that makes more sense than the see-through nets. Ah, man. All right. Let's try that out before we finish up the episode. God dang it. Nope. I'm just trying to not break anything else. I'm at that point where there's like a solid amount of crap everywhere. So if I were to break some stuff, it would suck. All right, so we've got. Now, do we want to come? No, I think we want to go from here, right? Basically, just kind of set up a screen that goes across here. Yeah, I guess I might have to move that over a little bit. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on. Maybe. Yeah, I think. Do we like the screen? I guess the screen's not bad. I think it makes more sense, right? Just a little bit more of a privacy area in the corner here. Yeah, let's try to get this screen thing done. You know what? Because I could go from there to here, and then down to here, and then kind of make us a little corner. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. All right. Let me see if that's gonna be enough. Link fence. Oh yeah. All right, so we get our little privacy thing there. And we'll bring it on over to here. Right, and then I don't know why I did a little jumper down here. Oh man, it's one of those days. I don't know what's going on half the time. Right. Huh? Look at that. You can't even tell, man. And then you get back here and you're like, oh, this is the bath area. This is nice. You know, there's a little bit of an area there, but I'm not gonna worry about it. I think that looks nice. I think that's a solid upgrade. Yeah, that's good for now. You know, I might, right, I might change it around, make it look a little better, kind of even some stuff out. Because right now we kind of got it going at that angle. We'll see. You might come back next episode, and I might clean that up a little bit. Might just leave it. I mean, it's not terrible, right? It's it gets the idea across, right? Like if you're up at the bar here, you know, and you're hanging out like this guy, you know, like see somebody over there taking a bath, you can't see him from here, so it's not bad, not bad. Oh man. Let me know what you think about the netting thing here, though. I kind of like it, and I kind of want to try it. I don't know if we might do back-to-back decorating episodes, just because I didn't get to anything else I wanted to today, because I kind of just went with the bathhouse idea, and I think it's pretty cool. Ooh, lighting. We need some lighting in the bathhouse. What if we did? Ooh, yeah, I kind of like this idea. All right, so we've got that. Now, if I put it as close to this as I can. Okay. If it works here, oh man, if it tells me it's too uneven, I'm gonna be very upset. Oh, I'm just not. Oh, nice. Come on. Up. Oh, we've got lighting. Right? So, like, you know, I feel like that's a good idea when it's nighttime. I don't know why I keep jumping. When it's, you know, so last night I played Bannerlord for the first time in a while, and you use circle quite a bit more in that game than in this game, especially like on console. Right? On console, you push circle, and it basically turns your icon thing into like a mouse wheel. That's how they do it on console. But yeah, I was playing Bannerlord, and oh man, it's so fun. I love that game. I want to make videos about it, but the problem is, I think after like 10 videos, maybe it would get really boring. It would be very repetitive. Up until that point, I think it would be interesting and fun. Because you start off with like one person and you build an army, right? And you would think like the end game is really fun, but the problem is video-wise, once you've built an army, you're basically just like fighting and fighting and fighting, which again, it's super fun. It's fun to play. I don't think it would be fun to watch once we get to that point. So, man, that looks sick. I can see the little kid walking on the radar. I really like that. That's you're right. You know, like you come in here, it's midnight. You just finished off a couple wines from the bar. You know, now you can see. I don't think we need midnight lighting or the mood lighting for the bath area. I think that's actually pretty good, right? We got a light right there, so I don't think we need like frontage lighting. You know, one of the things I tried doing was turning on a hand lantern and dropping it, but it doesn't stay on. I think that would have been cool because like I would have like shot an arrow into this, like had that because that's what I tried doing. I was like, I'm gonna put an arrow in here, then I'm gonna drop a hand lantern and I'm gonna get it to like hang from that arrow, but the lantern turns off, which sucks. But regardless, I know I've kind of been all over the place today, but you know, in the episode we did accomplish our goal. You know, so hopefully you were slightly entertained by my stupid stories or my weird stories. Uh, that Iraq one though, I think that one's funny. Right? I usually get a laugh out of people. So, anyways, here is our bathhouse. Let me know what you think. If there's any other cool ideas that you got for it, let me know. Like I said, this literally came to me about 5 minutes before I was gonna film today. I was like, you know what? There's one in Kingdom Come. It looks cool. Maybe we could replicate it a little bit in Medieval Dynasty. So that it turned out pretty nice. I especially like the back area. The laundry area I think is solid. I might improve this a little bit. I might kind of, I don't know. I mean, it's going to look the same, but I might straighten a couple things out. We'll see. We'll see. But if you have any cool ideas, you know, like always, let me know. If there's anything you would like to see in the next episode, let me know. I'm thinking we're probably going to do a mission episode. I kind of like that, where in a season we'll do some sort of decoration thing for one episode. Then we'll do a mission episode, and then we'll do a rollover episode. If we do that, I mean, you know, for the next chunk of seasons, we can get 3 episodes per season, which, you know, I think it breaks up the monotony of it just enough that I think it could be interesting. But again, like I said, and I always say it, you know, leave a comment if there's something you want to see or something you want me to do. I know I got some cool comments that I haven't had a chance to look at, but we'll see if there's anything in there that we want to add to tomorrow. Nicole, sorry I didn't get to the baskets. That'll definitely be on the next decorative episode. We'll get there, I promise. Faster than we get to that Middletown part that I've put off for the last episode. So, yeah, I think that's going to do it. So with all that being said, hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. Go out there, be a good person. It's not that hard, and I will see you on the next one.